For today's story time, I'm going to read a new book that I just got about two weeks ago called What Do You Do with an Idea? And I've taken the dust jacket already, so the title's not on the cover. So what do you do with an idea? This is written by Kobi Yamada. So when it's written by that's the author. They wrote the story. It is illustrated by May. The illustrator, creates the pictures. So what do you do with an idea? One day I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered. What do you do with an idea? At first I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it. So I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. It grew bigger, and we became friends. Look, he's carrying it in his backpack. Look how big it is. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. How do you think that made him feel? Upset? Maybe a little sad? And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food. I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because, it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. He's learning a lot about himself in this story. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day, something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Look at all the color. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea, you change the world. And that is the end. That almost made me tear up a little bit thinking about that. I really like this book. This was my first time reading it. Might be one of my new favorite books. I love this book because, you know what? If you have an idea, you need to stick with it. Be proud of your idea. Let it grow. And you can let your idea grow by protecting it and giving it love. So if you have an idea to do something big, and you don't think you could do it right now, keep working on it. Don't let other people make you give up on your dream, your idea. You guys can do big things. And you know what? Just like the story said, if you have an idea, one day that idea might change the world. So remember that. I really like that message. All right.